I think we all agree that the future of the city really depends on our schools, and yet there's been such slow progress over decades. Do you, for both of you, maybe we can start with Councilmember O just to swap the order. Do you have big ideas to improve schools, or do you think it is a matter of just continuing incremental change over time?
Well, it may be a big idea, but the school district is in violation of the Constitution and the law. And if it would comply with the law, it would take care of many of these problems. So the most striking thing about our school district, it is inequitable and discriminatory. It's redlined, and it's been that way for decades. And it has never improved because there are stakeholders that benefit from the way it is set up. And that is a huge problem. So one thing is the mayor, who gets 9 appointments to the school board, has got to basically clean house in the school district. When I asked the superintendent what schools are underfunded, how come teachers are purchasing required school items out of their pocket, the superintendent says no such thing. Everybody has what they need. Well, that's clearly not true. And we can see what that is. So what I would do is really this. One is I would appoint 9 school board members, and I have tried in council to divide the school district into 5 separate zones. And what I would do, since I cannot get them elected without a charter change, I, as mayor, would appoint 1 school board member per 1 zone with their agreement that while they serve on the entire school district, they will focus on 1/20th of the city schools, so they will know each school, and they will be acclimated to the culture, the problems, the issues, and the wants of each school zone. And they will have meetings in those areas to hear from the people. One of the biggest complaints is the school district is very detached from the students, from the community, from the parents, and they want more of an engagement, and they want more tailoring.
Same question to you, Councilmember Parker.
Yes, I do have some big ideas relative to public education. This is a history-making opportunity in front of us as a result of the court ruling that the Commonwealth has been derelict in its duties in providing a thorough and efficient education, public education, to students here. And we should use this ruling as an opportunity to leverage funds from both local and state government to ensure that all of our children have access to the ability to read, write, think, speak, compute at a level that will allow them to compete in a global economy in 21st century modern buildings. How will you do it, Cherelle? I introduced the year-round public schooling idea during the primary. And when I introduced it, there were some who said, what do you want? Children sitting in a classroom with no air or no heat all day long? That is not what I was describing. I was describing a traditional educational day that has, very creative scheduling associated with the times that we go, but those evening hours we would use for academic enrichment courses like coding, like financial literacy, like homework help and or tutoring. To someone who's not knowledgeable about what's really happening in many of the communities and what our children are really facing on a daily basis, they're not all growing up in Cosby-like families. So when we expect children to get homework from home and to get assistance for homework from school and get assistance at home, that's not happening on many occasions because all children are not being raised like me in that traditional nuclear environment. So I want a year-round educational approach.